Hello friends. Today we'll learn about addition and subtraction of fractions, using the code X method. Before we'll uncover the method, subscribe to my channel for more videos. A quick intro and we'll start. To solve this question, 2/3 plus 1/7. We'll have to do two steps. The first step is to find the common denominator. For those who didn't see the video where I taught you how to find the common denominator, that's the time to stop this video and watch that video first. The second step is to extend the fractions. Let's do the two steps on this question and solve it. The common denominator of 3 and 7 is 21, of course. After I find the common denominator, I'll have to extend both the numerator and the denominator by the multiplication. What does that mean? Let's take 2/3 for example. I have to extend the denominator to 21. Therefore, I have to multiply by 7. So we'll do the same for the numerator. 2 times 7 equals 14. We'll do the same for 1/7. Let's take 1/7 and extend the denominator to 21, because 21 is the common denominator. The multiplication will be by 3. And we'll do the same for the numerator, and multiply by 3. 1 times 3 equals 3. Now we'll do the calculation. 14 over 21, plus 3 over 21, will give us 17 over 21. That's the solution. Now you can understand the name for the method, code X. The code stands for common denominator, and the X stands for E extension. Those are the only two steps we need to do to solve these questions. Let's do a longer question, but the same idea. We'll start with the code, the common denominator. The common denominator for 4, 5 and 8 is 40. Now we'll extend every fraction's denominator to 40. Let's take the 3/4. We'll extend the denominator to 40. The extension of the fraction will be only by multiplying. We'll multiply by 10, therefore, we'll multiply the numerator by 10 as well. 3 times 10 equals 30. Let's move on to the second fraction, 4/5. To extend the denominator to 40, we'll have to multiply by 8. And we'll do the same for the numerator. 4 times 8 equals 32. Now the last fraction, 1/8. To extend the denominator to 40, we'll have to multiply by 5. And we'll do the same for the numerator. And we got 5 over 40. I'll add the 5 over 40, but don't forget the operations between the fractions. There's an habit for us to forget the operations and assume it's all pluses. But in this example we have both addition and subtraction. Now for the easier part, the calculation. We'll look at the numerators only. 30 plus 32 equals 62. 62 minus 5 equals 57. Don't forget that it's a minus this time. And 57 over 40. We'll not leave this fraction as an improper fraction, where the numerator is greater than the denominator. We'll turn it into a mixed number. It will have 1 whole and 17 over 40. If we can reduce the fraction, we'll do it in this part of the question. In this example there's no reduction to do. Therefore, that's the final answer. Now it's your turn. Try to stop the video and solve the question on the screen using the code X method. Let's see if you were right. Code stands for the common denominator, of course. The common denominator for 6, 3 and 4 will be 12. So I'll extend the first fraction, 5/6, by multiplying by 2. Same for the numerator. That's why I'll get 10 over 12. Don't miss the subtraction operation between the first and the second fractions. That's why I'll write the subtraction operation here also. Now the second operation, 1/3. I'll extend the denominator 3 to 12 by multiplying by 4. The same for the numerator, and I'll get 4 over 12. The operation between the second and the third fractions is 8 plus. So I'll write it over here as well. Now the last fraction. I'll extend the 4 to 12 by multiplying by 3. And the same goes for the numerator. 2 times 3 equals 6. The last thing for me to do is to add or subtract the fractions according to the operations. And the denominator stays the same. 10 minus 4 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. Therefore, I'll get 12 over 12. And every number divided by itself will be equal to 1. Friends, in this video, we've learned how to add and subtract simple fractions. The code X method is good for every question, even if we add two fractions together, or even 3 or 4 and so on. See you in the next video. And have a blast!